start standing, we have our feet about hip width apart. Shoulders roll up and down the back. Take a few breaths in, few breaths out, and then bend the knees, reach those hands forward. We're going to rise up to our toes and push the hands back and bend the knees in here. Exhale, rise up to the toes, hands press back. And 4, and up, and 3, and up. Here we have 2, and up. This is finally our last one. We're going to hold it up, and we're just going to pump those palms back. And we're going to go for 10, 9, squeezing the glutes, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now on 1, bring those arms side. We're going to bend our elbows in, out, bring the arms up and down. In, out, up and down. Very nice here for 4, up and down. Here we have 3. Staying high on those toes. Nice, strong balance. Good. 2. Very good. And last 1. Very nice. Now we're going to lower the heels. Sweep the arms up. Reach nice and tall and reach over to one side. Feel that length through the side waist. Bend the knees. Drop the head. We're going to go all the way to that other side and up and then go the other way. Side, big stretch. Bend the knees, drop the head all the way back around, and then we'll lift the chest. Then we'll just take a nice forward fold over the legs. So as we're here, try to be bending one knee and then the other. Just noticing how that feels, getting into those calves a little bit. And then we'll straighten through the knees, start to stretch the back of the knees and hamstrings. Clasping the elbows, let's begin to sway side to side with the upper body. And then as you feel ready, you can go ahead and place one hand down the opposite arm and take a big high twist, twisting through the body here. Now feel free to bend the knees to touch the floor if you need to. Reach one arm up, one down. And then switch. Switching sides, twist the other way. Breathing in. Exhale, very good. One more breath in. And then exhale back center. We're going to take a slow roll back up to standing. Keep your hands behind your back. Lift your heart up towards the ceiling. And then you're going to hinge forward again and stretch through the shoulders, chest, and upper back. One more breath in here. Exhale, bend the knees, release the hands. And then slowly roll back up the spine. So we're going to do a few more things to warm up that spine. I'm going to show you from the side here. We're going to reach our arms up nice and tall. We're going to hinge from our hips and find this flat back position. And we're going to bend the knees, drop our chest over our legs, and roll up. We're going to do that 4 times, okay? So we're going to reach up, hinge from the hips, flat back, then bend the knees around the spine and roll up. Reach the arms tall, inhale. Exhale, hinge from the hips, bend the knees, drop, and roll up the spine. 2 more, reach tall, reach forward, bend the knees, drop the chest, roll up, and again, reach, good, out, flat back. You're going to start to feel that core waking up just one more time. So as you come forward, hold that core, belly button towards your spine, bend the knees, drop, and roll up. Good, now we're going to reverse. So we're going to go ahead, sweep the arms up, dive down, round through the spine, bend the knees. And then your chest is over your thighs. You're going to then straighten your legs and your spine at once and come up in one piece. This one might feel a little more challenging. Round through the spine, reach out, flat back, straight legs, and come up. Beautiful, couple more times. Round through the spine, roll down, bend those knees, and then straight legs, straight spine. Up in one piece. Just 2 more times. This is going to help you open up those hamstrings and those back muscles. Flat back. Up last time. Here we go. Roll down. Breathe in. Exhale. Nice flat spine. And let's come up. Beautiful job. Now arms come down. Heels turn in. Toes turn out. Pilates. We stand. Bend the knees. Reach the arm side. Lift up the heels. Straighten the legs. And without bending your knees, squeeze those heels down. So we have knees, heels lift, straight legs, thighs squeeze down. Very good. And this is really great for strengthening our ankles and just really getting into those inner and outer thighs as well. Knees, heels, straight legs, squeeze down. 2 more. Knees, heels, straight legs, squeeze down. one more time, bend the knees. Lift the heels, straighten the legs, and let's squeeze down. Very good. Let's reverse. Let's rise up toes. Bend the knees here. Push the heels down and straighten the legs. Rise up toes. Bend the knees. Push the heels down. Straighten the legs. Just 2 more. Rise toes. Bend the knees. Heels down. Straight legs. Last one. Here we go. Good. And heels down. Now as we come up straight, arms reach up to a V shape. We're going to tip over to one side. Keep the arms around the sides of your head. Bend your knees round forward. Circle all the way back around and up. Very good. Let's go the other way. Side stretch. Bend the knees round the spine. As you open to the other side, begin to straighten the legs. Come up. Lift your chest. And then let's just fold forward over the legs. And one more time, take a slow roll to stand. Very good. Let's step our feet out wide now. Toes point out to the side. Arms are in front of the chest. We're going to bend the knees, reach side. Inhale up. Exhale, reach side. Inhale up. We're going to go for 8. Just really pushing those knees back. 6. Good. 5. Chest stays lifted. 4. Inhale, exhale, 3. Good. Here's 2. Now on one, we're going to hold it down. We're going to lift up one heel, and we're going to pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Switch other heel, pulse up for 8. Good. 6. Keep that breath going. 5, 3, 2. Now on 1, if possible, try lifting both heels. So if that's for you today, go for it. Otherwise, you can lower the heels. We're going to see if we can get those heels up. 4, 3, 2, very good. On 1, hold and lower your heel. Bend your elbows and we're going to press back with the elbows and the knees. So it's a small movement. You want to feel your chest starting to open a bit. Knees press back. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep breathing here. 4, 3, 2. On 1, hold that squeeze back with the knees. Bring your elbows together. Elbows and want them to stay touching. We're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Very good. For 8. Here's 7. Sink a little deeper if you can. 6, 5, 4. Breathing here. 3, 2. Good. 1. Now let's open those arms up. Flex the hands side. And let's twist twice one way. Inhale, center. Exhale twice the other way. Inhale, center. Exhale. Twist. Twist. Inhale, center. Exhale. Twist. Twist. Inhale, exhale, twist, twist. Inhale, exhale. Good. Couple more. For 4. And center. 3. And center. Good. Here's 2. And center. Last one. Awesome job. Okay, reach those arms side. Sink a little deeper. Now this is going to be a little challenging, but you're going to shift most of your weight into your your right leg. You're going to sweep your left leg across. Come back down. So you want to shift from all the weight in one leg and then the weight even between both legs. So we're learning to shift our weight. It takes a lot of control from those lower abdominals. So keep that breath going. 4. Very good. Here's 3. Good. Breathe here. 2. And last one. Now take that same leg. We're going to try to draw a circle around. Other side. And here we go. Good. Keep that breath going. You're doing awesome here. Good. Breathe. 4, 3. Good. 2, 1. Now we're going to try to draw a circle with that leg. Beautiful. And come to the front corner of your mat. Roll your shoulders down. Just stand tall for a moment. You can face whatever direction. So if you want to, move the other way. Just make sure you have mat space behind you, okay? So even if you're choosing to, start at the opposite end of the mat or iron, that's just fine. Just make sure you have space behind you, okay? So check your side here. Shoulders are over the head. Shoulders roll back, and we want to bend our knees. So check that we're not arching here. We want to tip that pelvis forward, almost like our neck is pressing against the wall. Lift up your heels and just begin to slide down. Now this can seem a little scary, but you have to remember that you're so close to the floor. All you have to do is crunch up your lower abs together, shift your heels, and then take a seat. Good. Yes, good. It's okay to fall a little bit the first time, but usually over time, you get more confident. So we're going to hold is kind of as straight as you can without having to hold your knees and open a little taller. So you're gonna hold here. You usually do this holding knees. We're gonna try sliding the knees open, sitting a little taller, closing the knees and starting to round back. So we're just starting to get into those abdominals. So we're not using our hands on our knees. Trying to move with control and just see how straight and tall we can get, and then how far back we can go here. We're starting to move those hip flexors open and close. We're going to do just 2 more like this. So nice and tall in here. Exhale, hold 1 more time. Feel those abdominals in here. Exhale, now we hold the back of the thighs. So now you're going to round back. You're going to start to feel those abdominals here. And then opening the same thing, but now you're holding the thighs. So now we're using this for more of a stretch. Now that we tap into those abdominals. And roll it. Think about continuing to pull your shoulders away from your ears. In this position, rounding back, as well as the position of sitting tall. Shoulders away from the ears. Neck is long, and our gaze just is straight ahead. So we're not lifting our gaze up. We're just keeping our gaze forward. Good. And 1 more time, we're going to round back and forward. Okay? So we're going to just come to our lower back. So we're going to keep gazing over the knees. Release our hands and begin to pump our palms down. So this is our Pilates 100, which traditionally is 100 pumps of the arms with the chest lifted, which makes it a little more challenging to keep your chest up as those arms press down. So if you're getting fatigued, of course, feel free to take a break. This is a challenge, so if you're newer to Pilates, you may not make it through the whole set without taking a break, and that's okay because over time, you get stronger and you're able to stay up a little longer. Remember that the goal here is to use the muscles of the abdominals to hold our chest up as the arms press down. So try to make sure that if you need a break, you take one, come back when you're ready, and rather than supporting your head with your hands or anything, you're just curling the chest up using the abdominals. Now we're going to pick our feet up. This is the added challenge. Some of you may want to stay here, or you can put the feet back down if you prefer. You can also straighten your legs for more challenge, turn your legs out for more challenge, or bring your legs to an angle. We have 2 more sets. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more set. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. On 5, stretch your whole body long. Reaching your arms overhead. Legs out in front of you, big stretch, breathe in. Now exhale, relax. Melt those muscles back into the floor. Okay, we're gonna open our body out to a big star or X shape. So your arms are out in a V, your legs are out in a V. Now you're gonna take your left hand, glide it up the right arm and reach out past the right fingertip. So I want you guys to keep your left foot anchored on the floor and reach the left hand across, up that right arm. You might feel that hip lift off the floor, okay? That's a really good stretch through that whole side of your body, through that hip. Very nice. Breathe in, and then exhale. Come all the way back through center. Now, right hand glides up the left arm. Reach diagonally, right arm reaches back. And just keep that breath going. Really, really nice. Very good job. Good. Keep stretching. Okay, so as we come back center, now we're going to take left leg over the right. Reach diagonally there. Same idea, and your left hand is anchored down. You might feel some stretching through the lower back. Just a great way to lengthen out those side muscles. So head is relaxed, chest is relaxed. We're just reaching with the leg. Come back to that star shape. Now right leg crosses over the left and reaches. We have that long diagonal stretch from right hand through the right toes. Just breathe here. Very good job. Okay, let's come back center. And now slide your arms closer together so they're alongside your ears. Flex your feet and bring your heels together, okay? I want you guys to imagine that you're holding on to maybe like a little ping pong ball between your ankles. So you're really squeezing those legs together, okay? Don't let your legs kind of relax and fall to the side. Keeping the legs active is going to make this much easier. So flex those feet, squeeze your thighs together. Take a big breath in, and then exhale, begin to roll up to a seated position. Now, once you get there, if you found that it was a challenge to get up, your modification for the roll-up is going to be to go only halfway back, then come up and then stretch forward, okay? So we'll all do the stretch forward part together. When we go back, you decide if you want to go all the way back or halfway back. We're going to take our roll-up here. We follow our breath with our roll-up. So this is not about forcing or straining the body in any way, but rather about using our breath and our abdominal muscles together to flow through this movement. So as we're at the bottom, we inhale, fill our lungs. Exhale, engage those abdominals to pull ourselves up. So you can actually make your body feel lighter to carry by using that breath to support you. So exhale on the way up. And remember, you can go just halfway back if you're still building up your strength today. Okay, so take your time listening to your body. It's also going to make you much stronger over time if you learn to follow your body's cues when your body tells you that maybe today that's enough, and then you back up, and over time you build that strength slowly. So we're going to do one more here. Inhale, exhale nice and tall, and let's just hold our forward fold. So just take a moment to find that forward fold. Stretch and breathe and catch your breath here. Very good job. Breathe in. Exhale. Good. We're going to roll up to sit. We're going to take just our right knee in and sit as tall as we can. So always feel free when you have mirrors available to you to check your posture and make sure that you're still sitting very tall. We're going to start to rotate towards the left there, or towards the right, I'm sorry. Use your left elbow against your right knee. So looking towards your back wall. There you go. Very good. Just find this twist and sit very, very tall. Good. Now for this next exercise, we're going to keep that knee pointing up to the ceiling. Take your hands behind you and just hold your hands, fingers forward to support your spine, because we don't want to slouch it. We want to sit as tall as we can. We're going to lift up our left thigh and simply pulse it in to the right thigh, okay? You want your toes to face the ceiling, and you're going to start to feel some muscles in your hip flexor and your inner thigh. Now we're going to try this for 4 more. 3, 2, now on 1, lock it in, and then lean back. See if you can come to your elbows. We're going to continue the same movement. So the reason we want to start to lean back is we want to do this as much with our inner thigh as we can, rather than using too much of our hip flexors, okay? And I have a bug crawling right to me, so I'm about to figure something out there. So you guys just pause for a moment. The next step, I want you guys to keep your legs exactly where they are, but just rest your upper body down. Okay, and I'm going to try to just rest for a minute. It's a very big ear, so I'm going to see what I can do here. Maybe encourage him to find another place to hang out really quick. See if he'll crawl onto here or something, maybe. This is definitely like the biggest ant I've ever seen. Okay, he's going a different direction, so that's good enough for me. Cool. I'm still crawling right on me. Okay, so we're right here, so that toe is still pointing up, and we're just gonna pulse in. So we're continuing to pulse in. Remember that that leg is just extended from your hip, so we're not raising the leg. It's only hovered maybe an inch or so off the floor. We're just pulsing in, so really start to notice where you feel this. We hopefully, again, feel that in the inner thigh. You might feel some in the hip and maybe even the lower abdominals. We're gonna go 4, 3, 2. Now on 1, we're gonna try to press our hands into the floor and just raise the right hip. Left leg comes along for the ride. We do not lift the left leg at all. So just push through your right foot. See how high you can get those hips. Our goal is to line the knees up, but not by moving the left leg. We're lining the knees up by moving through the right hip. So the right hip is lifting, the left leg is just coming along for the ride. So rather than moving, so don't move that leg, the left leg, you're using this right foot here, you're just pushing into the floor. The left leg happens to come along with you. Yeah, there you go. Feel that. This is a lot harder, but that's going to strengthen your right leg. And this is going to get rid of some of those muscle imbalances that we often have, especially if you're working your weaker side. And this may be your stronger side. So when you get to the other side, you might notice it's more challenging. But I notice for me when it's my weaker side, this is a really tough exercise. So don't worry if it's a challenge. Do the best that you can. Let's do 2 more. Lift, lower, last one, and up, down. Beautiful. Now hug that left knee in, that leg that you've been kind of pulsing in and out. And just hug that knee. So as you're hugging that knee, begin to circle that ankle and let your right leg stretch out if you wish. Reverse that direction of that ankle, and then take your right hand and draw that left knee across your body. Left arm extends and you're twisting here. This should feel good, just a nice twist. Excellent job, very good. Now come back center. Take this same left leg and see if you can extend it. It's okay if it's here, it could be a little closer to you. It's not about how close the leg is, but that you feel the stretch. So if you're feeling a stretch, that's a good place to be. For those of you that want to plant your right foot flat, that may give you more support to get a deeper stretch. So again, just modifying as you need to. One more breath in. We're going to take our left leg over to the right now. Draw a circle down, over to the left and stop. So our Pilates leg circle through the hip. Again, these exercises are really about strengthening those supporting muscles for our quadriceps, hamstrings. So we're strengthening inner outer thighs. And this overall will help us avoid injury and have a much stronger overall body as we have those strong supporting muscles. Let's reverse. Take the leg to the left, down over to the right and stop. It's okay to let the leg swing when it drops. But when you come back up, you want to pause for a moment, engage the leg, and drop, swing around. So we're learning to engage and to let go at the same time. One more drop and swing, and then pull the leg back towards you. Very good. We're going to bend that left knee and cross that left ankle over top of the right thigh, and just push that left knee away. So I want you guys to almost think of creating space in your inner hip here. So as your left knee's pushing away, you're opening up through that front of that hip. So from that position, curl the chest up or reach your hands off and begin to just bring your right knee up and then tap the heel. So you're just bringing the knee up and just the heel is tapping, okay? So we're not actually placing weight through the foot. We're just lightly tapping that heel. 4, just to get those lower abdominals activated a little more. 3, good, here's 2. And finally, last one, good. As you hug it in, uncross the left leg and come to this bicycle position. So it's like you're riding a bike. You're gonna start to pedal through the legs. Okay, so you're gonna see if you want to stay here, no problem. If you want to take it uphill with me, we're gonna run up, 2, 3, 4, down, 6, 7, 8, okay? So you can just keep your back flat or you can climb up and down. Some of you have chose to rest your head and that's okay too. If you're getting tired, okay, no problem. Do what you need for you today. We're gonna do one more up and down. Okay, up and down, good. When you get to the bottom, hug both knees, rock a little bit side to side, just kind of massage out your lower back. And then come to a bent knee position, arms to the side like a T. You're gonna roll your knees to the right, engage your core, hover there for a moment, pull through center. Roll your knees to the left, engage, hover, and then pull through center. As you're doing this, just kind of make sure those shoulders stay down because your shoulders will choose to try to lift off the floor if you're not thinking about it because they'll make it a little easier. So we always have to kind of, when we're working in Pilates, kind of challenge our mind to kind of control our body in a way to make these movements a little more difficult for us, which is not typically how our body works. Our body's usually looking for a way to make things easier. So we're just kind of challenging ourselves here by how we choose to engage our body. So one more each way, side, center, and lastly, side and center, good. Now just curl your chest up, grab hold of your feet or ankles, double leg stretch, everything reaches out, circle hug, everything in 1. Inhale, reach out, circle hug, everything in 2. Inhale, reach out, exhale, 3. Inhale, exhale, here's 4. Breathe in, exhale, here's 5. Doing great here. Inhale, exhale, 6. Inhale, exhale, 7. You are almost there. Inhale, exhale, 8. Okay, stretch everything long once again. Flex your feet. We're gonna prepare to do our roll up again, okay? So remembering how we moved last time through, figuring out if you wanna do a half or a full roll up, But you can try that full roll up even if you're going to choose half on this first time coming up. So we're going to take that big breath in. Fill our lungs and then exhale. Roll to sit. Sit tall, stretch over the legs. As you come up, choosing to maybe go halfway back, or maybe you're going to go all the way down depending on how you're feeling in this moment. And it's okay to change how you feel throughout the class. So maybe you got more energy, maybe now you're doing the full roll up, or maybe you're a little tired now, you want to stick with half. Do what you need for you. We're going to do just a couple more and then add a variation. So breathe in, exhale forward. Good. Breathe in, exhale back. Last one, inhale. Exhale up. Take it forward, and we're going to add a little variation here. So we're going to come up. We're going to make fists, and we're going to round our spine and go halfway back and place the fist in front of our chest, okay? So you're only halfway back. You want to try to keep these fists right in front of your chest. You're going to twist and try to reach your left elbow towards the floor. Try to reach that right elbow, but don't let those fists come off the chest. Back to the left, and then extend your arms. In again, we twist right, left, right, and then we extend. Fist to chest, and a left, right, left. Open up, very good, and right, left, right. You're gonna really feel those abdominals, pull that belly button towards your spine. Left, right, left, open, and last time here. Right, left, keep those feet on the floor, right, open, good. Back center, reach the hands forward. Roll up, sit tall, breathe in, lift your sternum, and then exhale over your legs. You can take just a moment here and allow your body to relax over those legs. So just take a moment and stretch. Just take a couple more breaths, catch your breath, and then we will be ready to move along in just a moment here. One more breath in. Now as we exhale, let's roll up to sit and plant our left foot flat. Sit as tall as we can. Right arm comes up, and we're going to twist right elbow against that left knee. Sitting nice and tall. Chest is lifted here. Very good. Okay, as we come centered here, we're going to go ahead and sit tall. Place the hand behind us, fingers face forward. Flex that right foot. Begin to pulse that right leg now into the left. So we did this on the other side earlier. The reason our hands are behind us is again to make sure our spine stays tall. Good. Don't let your toes swing to the side. If they're turning out like this, you're not going to hit the same muscles. If you're someone who has a little bit of knee sensitivity as well, these can really help build up those supporting tendons on the inside of the knees and keep us a little stronger here, okay? So let's now come to our elbows. Continue the same movement. Pulsing in. This way you can look right at your knee, right at your toes, and make sure that they're pointing straight up. You might notice that left knee wants to rock in and out. Try to keep it pointing straight up. Shag those toes. Make sure they're flexed and pointing right up to the ceiling. When you're ready now, come all the way down to your back. Same motion continues. Pulse in. As you're pulsing in again, shack your toes if you need to. Don't let them turn out. Okay? Want to keep those toes pointing straight up. This might feel like a challenge. That is okay. We want to really strengthen those muscle groups there for 4 more. 3, 2. Now on 1. Hold your right thigh where it is. Just push through your left foot now and lift the hips until that right knee comes up as well. It's really challenging, I know, not to just hinge your right hip. We're used to just lifting the leg, no problem. When we switch gears, again, making ourselves do this in a more challenging way, it's gonna feel really tough because your body's gonna fight that and just wanna lift the right leg. But don't lift the right leg. Right leg does nothing but stay straight out. Left leg does all of the work. So we push through the left hip. And again, especially if your left side is your weaker side, this may feel tough, okay? So that's okay, lots of focus. Don't raise the right leg, raise the left hip. So the same thing we did on the other side. So left foot is flat down. So that leg we're lifting is just right on the floor. Flat on the floor right here, left leg. Okay, now right leg is down. Right leg does absolutely nothing. Push with your hips and just lift. There you go. Now right leg is hovered, so it comes along for the ride, but we're not hinging here. We're using glutes and hamstrings. Good, very nice one, good. So yeah, when you do it correctly, it just feels a lot different, but it's worth it because those are those muscle groups that we really want to strengthen because they're gonna support you so that in all the other things that you do, you're more injury-free. Okay, one more time, just lift up and slowly down, very good. Nice job. Now from here, just hug your right knee in. Begin to circle that ankle, reverse direction. You can stretch the left leg out if you wish, but again, some of you may choose to keep that left foot flat. So however you want to do that. Let's go ahead and take our left hand on the right knee and twist that left knee across the body. Right arm extends, try to anchor the shoulder down and really get a nice twist here. Breathe in. Big exhale. Good. As we come back center, hug that right knee in again. And flex the foot, maybe extend it up. It can be just a little ways above the hip. It could be closer to you, wherever you need it. Maybe you want to plant that left foot flat. Just enjoy that stretch for a moment. Breathe in. Exhale. One more breath in. Now as we exhale, take that right leg, cross it over the left, circle down, out to the right and stop. And left, down to the right, stop. Left, down to the right, stop. Two more. Good, last one. Very nice. Let's go the other way. Take the leg right down over to the left, stop. Right down over to the left. Really let that leg swing. Try to let go of any tension there. Good, and last time. Very nice. Pull the leg towards you again. Now as we bend the knee, we're going to begin to pull that right ankle over towards the left, plant the left foot down, and cross that right ankle over top of the left knee. Think of pushing the right knee away again and creating more space in that inner hip there so that we don't have tension in that hip. Hands are just right by your side, and we're just going to lift the left knee up and then tap the heel lightly. If you're ready, you can curl the chest up if you want to make this more challenging for you here. So you're simply trying to continue to push the right knee away, create more space here, and work through the lower abdominals at the same time. Don't place a lot of weight through that left heel. It's just a light tap, and then it comes back up. So you're stretching and strengthening at the same time. Couple more here for 4 and 3. Good, and 2 and 1. Okay, good. Now uncross the right ankle. Find that bicycle position, but this time we're back pedaling. So before we pedal, as if we're going forward, now we're back pedaling. You can rest the upper body, you can curl the upper body up, or you can round up, 2, 3, 4, down, 6, 7, 8. Whichever way you want to do that. Up, 2, 3, 4, down, 6, 7, 8. Up, 2, 3, 4. Good breathing. Exhale. 2 more times. Up and down. You're doing great here. One more time. And down. Good. Hug those knees. Rock a little bit side to side. Very good job. We are going to take our feet down, let our knees completely open, and you're going to take those arms maybe overhead, if you wish, and just reach nice and long through the side waist. As you're resting here, close your left knee on top of the right knee, and just feel that stretch. Keep the shoulders down. Good. Open the knees back up. Now close right knee over left. Feel that stretch. Very good job. Open back up, stretch your legs long, and we're gonna roll to the side. So I'm gonna face you guys, you can face me, and you can have your head either resting on your bottom arm or up in your hand here, okay? So we're gonna take our feet a little bit forward of the body, and we're just gonna lift our top leg and hover. So this is similar to what we were doing seated. We're just gonna pull that bottom thigh up to the top leg. So we're doing a lot of work today for some exercises that are gonna help the supporting muscles and tendons around the knees, inner outer thighs. Again, a lot of those smaller muscle groups we may not think about or pay as much attention to when we do our other workouts. So we're really thinking here, inner thigh, keep the leg parallel. So we strengthen those muscles and tendons around that knee. The higher you lift the top leg, the harder it is. So if this is easy for you, lift that top leg higher, and suddenly you'll feel the challenge. Feel your obliques as well, lower abdominals as well. 4 more, 3, almost there, 2, and 1. Okay, now hold the leg to a hover, top leg down and up, down and up. Okay, this might seem like, again, a little easy, but you can always raise the leg higher for more challenge. It is gonna stay parallel, so we're not turning out here. Good, keep breathing, bottom leg is hovered. 5, 4, 3, keep breathing, parallel legs, 2, 1. Now squeeze your legs together. Let's make sure they do not separate, lift and lower. So legs stay together the whole time here. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep that breath going here. 4, 3, very good. 2, and 1. Now push your legs back, bend your knees. Okay, so your legs are behind you. You want the front of your body flat. You're gonna just open your top knee and close right here. Open and close. We're going for 8, 7, 6, 5, good, 4, 3, 2, keep those feet together, last 1, okay, good. Lift your top knee here, foot is flexed, and you're simply gonna kick back with that heel. So I want you guys to imagine that you're gonna kick that heel all the way to the wall behind you, just back. The knee does not have an action coming forward. So you can even, if you're kind of subconsciously just bringing that knee forward because we're used to that action, you can put your hand here and make sure that that thigh never touches that hand. So like what I mean is we're not doing this, right? We're gonna keep the thigh back, press back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Now close those knees together. Back up to your bottom elbow, bottom hip lifts. So we're gonna try this combination exercise that we did do I think on Tuesday, but I'm gonna show you guys here. So we're gonna have our elbow come to our knee. We're gonna reach out, then we're gonna tap and lift the hips. So we have elbow to knee, reach, tap, lift. In, out, tap, lift. We're going 6. Out, tap, lift. 5, out, tap, lift. 4, reach your hip, lowers and lifts. 3, good. Lower, lift. 2, lower, lift. Last one, very good. Lower, lift. Now you can place that foot down and reach as far as you can, and then come all the way back down. Let's draw the knees in. Reach towards our feet for a stretch. You may want to circle the wrist out, maybe reverse it, and then we'll stretch away from our feet. Just twist away. Very good. Okay, we're gonna let our legs just swing to the other side here. And your head can rest either again on your arm or up in your hand, whatever's better for you. And you're gonna just start to lift your top leg, and then your bottom leg's gonna come up to meet it, okay? You decide the height of that top leg. So if you wanna work harder, go higher. This is again one of those times when we start to notice if we have a stronger side. We do lots of side isolations in Pilates because it helps us to even out our body. Because often we have things we do like carry a bag on one side all the time. Things like that we just don't think about, so we naturally have stronger sides. But when we have muscle imbalances on different sides of our body, it can cause us more aches and pains. So when we even that out, strengthen the side that maybe needs a little more strengthening, we start to feel a little more open and better in our bodies. So really work, even if this is a side that's challenging for you. Keep lifting. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now the top leg goes down and up. Keep going again. It's parallel the whole time. Bottom leg is lifted off the floor as well. So we're not resting there. We're still keeping that inner thigh active. Good. You're going to feel your glutes and your hips here as well. Here's 5, 4, 3. Good. Here's 2 and 1. Now we're going to squeeze our heels together. We're going to begin to lift and lower. So I want you guys to make sure those heels stay together the whole time. Good. Keep that breath going. Good. Let's go. 5, 4. Breathing up. 3, 2. Very good. Last one. Now let's push the legs back. We're going to keep our feet together, and we're having the front line of our body flat. We're going to open the knee and close, and open and close. Really push that knee back. Good for 8, 7. Very good. Here's 6, Breathing here, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Now lift that top knee and flex the foot and begin to kick the heel back. Again, if you want to put your hand in front of that hip just to make sure that that knee is not coming forward, you can do that. You want that heel constantly pressing back. You want to feel your glute squeeze as you push back with that heel. 8, 7, breathing, 6, good job, 5, 4, keep pressing, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Bring those knees together. Let's come up to our bottom elbow. We're going to reach our arm out, reach our top leg out. Bottom hip is lifted. We pull elbow to knee, we reach out, then we tap our bottom hip and lift. Elbow to knee, reach out, tap our bottom hip and lift. When you tap that bottom hip to lift, you're really working your obliques, which are the muscles on the side of your waist connecting your abdominals and your back. So again, we want to keep that really strong. That's a great way to support your entire core. Good job. Here's 4, in, out, tap, and lift. Here's 3, out, tap, and lift. Here we have 2, tap, lift. Last one. Good, and lift. Now bring the knees in, lower the hip. Let's stretch towards our feet. Maybe circle that wrist out a little bit. Reverse direction here. And then we stretch away from those feet. Very good job. Okay, from here, we're just going to shift up to our hands and knees. So find yourself on those hands and knees. Take a big cat stretch. So that's where you arch your back up towards the ceiling. Really pull away from the shoulders and hips with that spine. And then release. Let your belly fall towards the mat. Head and tail going up towards the ceiling. Again, arch. Big exhale. Inhale, lift that chest and the heart up. Now let's reach our hands towards the front of our mat. Keep your knees exactly where they are. Melt your heart down and open through your shoulders, your chest, your upper back. Very good job. Just stretch those shoulders for a minute. Good, now we're going to come all the way to our belly. We're on our elbows in what we call a space position. We're going to take a moment here and just lengthen the neck. Your neck is part of your spine, so we want to make sure we're giving that a lot of care as well. You're going to take your right ear to your right shoulder, lower the chin a little bit, lift the chin to neutral, and then a little bit higher. Good, and then roll that head over to the left. Lift the chin a little bit, lower the chin to neutral, and then down, and roll back again. Let's go side to side here. So we're just taking our time. Gently rolling that head side to side. You might find certain parts feeling a little tighter as you roll through. So certain parts of your neck or your upper back or even into the shoulders can start to feel a little tighter in certain places. Take your time there. Pause there if needed. If you keep your jaw closed during these rolls, you can get a little more stretch. And then next time you want to come center, drop your chin, pull your shoulders away from your ears. And lift your gaze forward, and then lift your gaze up. Stretch the front of that neck. Very good. Looking forward here. You guys can turn your gaze to the mirror for a moment and just check your position. Again, we want to make sure our shoulders don't drop. We're going to pull away from here. And now we're going to pull our belly up. So as you can see there, I'm just pulling my belly back, okay? We're going to kick our heels in 1, 2 times, and release. As you do this, you're going to notice your belly wants to relax. So as you kick, make sure that belly doesn't come back to the floor. Keep pulling it away. Belly is off the floor. Lower abdominals are engaged. Going for 4. And in. Good. 3. Good. Keep breathing, guys. Here we go. 2. Okay, last one. Now flex your feet. Tuck your toes. Pop up to a low plank. You're going to hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep breathing. 4. Pulling that belly up. 3, 2. Now on one, lightly tap your right knee, lightly tap your left knee. If you need a break at any time, you can take one. Come back as soon as you feel ready. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's hold. Rock your hips side to side. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last thing, heels forward, heels back. We can do it. 10, 9, we got this guys, 8, 7, you're doing awesome here. Pull that belly into your spine. 5, 4, we can do it. 3, 2, on 1, I want you guys to stay up for one more set of 10. We can do it. 9, 7, 5, so you've done a whole minute of a lower plank after this. Last 4, 3, 2, and release slowly. Good. Relax your upper body. That was a challenge. So again, guys, if you took some breaks, that's totally normal. I definitely could not do it that long the first few times I did this. So totally okay to take those breaks, come back. So right now, you can just rest for a moment, kind of relax your upper back and shoulders, but we're gonna squeeze our feet together and keep our heels together and keep our legs on the floor. Turn your forehead to face your hands, and you're gonna lift your elbows. Keep pressing your head into your hands. Use the muscles of your abdominals and back to pull your calves up, and slowly down. So just strengthening that upper back, mid back, and lower back here. Keep your legs on the floor. When you lift your legs, you activate your glutes and hamstrings. Right now, we're trying to isolate just the back. So with the head pressing forward into the hands, we're not even using the neck to pull up. Sometimes neck strain is caused when we use our neck to do certain things that we'd rather our upper, mid, or lower back do. We're trying to isolate just the abdominals, upper, mid, and lower back to do this lift, okay? 5 more. 5, lift. Slowly lower, inhale. Exhale, 4. Really keep those elbows lifted. 3, 2, keep those legs down. Last one, come up. Sweep your hands back, your palms are pressing up towards the ceiling. Lift your legs now, reach your heels together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Clasp your hands, lift a little higher. Pull your heels in twice. Turn your head one way, release your elbows and shoulders. Inhale, exhale, lift your chest again, pull your heels in twice. Turn your head the other way, relax elbows and shoulders, very good. We are almost done. We're gonna finish up with a walking push-up. If you don't wanna do a push-up, you can just hold a plank, okay? So what we're gonna do is put our hands under our shoulders, flex our feet, tuck our toes, press up into a plank, shift back to a downward dog, and just take a moment. Walk those feet out. Walk your hands in, 2, 3, and 4 to your feet, and roll slowly up to stand. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, take a dive down. Walk your hands out, 2, 3, and 4. Let's take 4 Pilates push-ups or hold for 4 counts in your plank. 2, 3, and 4. Awesome, guys. Back through downward dog. Walk in, 2, 3, and 4. Roll up your spine. Inhale up. Take a dive down. We're going to walk out again. This time it's going to be 3 push-ups or a 3-count plank hold. So it's getting easier. We're going to go all the way to 1 before we're done. And here's 3. Back and walk in. 2, 3, and 4. Roll up. You just have 2 more sets. So inhale. Exhale, dive down. You're going to roll through that spine. Walk out. 2, 3, and 4. 2 push-ups or a 2-count hold. 1 and 2. Back through downward dog. Walk in. 2, 3, and 4. Roll up your spine, guys. Here's our last one. Inhale. Exhale. Take our dive down. Walk it out. And we just take a 1-count push-up or a 1-count plank or a 1 push-up. Back through downward dog and then walk it in. Give your legs a nice big squeeze. Stretch it out there. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Slowly roll up your spine. Bring your hands to your lower back. Lift your chest. Arch. Come back up. And we'll take 1 more big breath in. Exhale. Very good job, you guys. Thank you so much, and hope you guys have a great day today. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Yes, and so we may be outside some of the days. So, well, Tuesday we'll be outside. So if you guys are looking for us.
Just out of curiosity, where outside?